Hey, what's up, YouTube land? It's your boy, Eddie Hill, the White Oak, Pennsylvania toy collector, and today we'll be reviewing a Power Rangers 1995 action figure lot. We got a lot of monsters, we got some big Power Rangers in the back. It's some epic monsters from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers like Vampirus from Season 3. We got an original 95 Lord Zed, 95 Eyeball Monster, the Parrot Monster, we got the Mole Monster, the Fish Monster, the Beetle Monster, the Fly Monster, and of course that Pig Monster from Mighty Morphin the movie. So definitely a lot of epic 95 monsters here. Got like a little army of them going on, if you know what I mean. But now it's been a minute. Let's look at each figure. First we'll start with the Parrot Monster. He's got a little button on his back if you press it. His mouth opens, his extra mouth opens. That is a crazy monster gimmick. Still pretty weird. His arms do move. Legs do move on this, but not very good. For a 1995 figure, they didn't put much articulation in these old school figures. But still a pretty good figure with painting and sculpting. Good job on this figure. I'd give it a thumbs up by my standards. Next we're going to look at is the Fish Monster here. He's like the Hammerhead Monster, and he's pretty cool. He does have a gimmick, but I forget where the gimmick button is. His legs do move. His arms move. Oh, his arms make his gimmick work. Oh, that's crazy. He's got chomp and jaw action. That is fun. Chomp and jaw action. Pretty cool. This is probably my favorite 1995 monster figure so far. Next, we got the Beetle Monster with his pinchers. Press the button on his back. Get the button on his back, and his pinchers are supposed to do this and pinch, pinch. Still a pretty fun figure. Definitely a lot of fun. But he's seen better days. As you can see, his pinchers don't work as well as they used to. Articulation is still pretty good. But definitely going to go straight on my shelf for sure. Next, we got this Pig Monster. His gimmick is his arms move when you press the button here. Articulation. He doesn't have very much in the way of articulation, though. It's like a boar monster, if you want to be specific. Still pretty cool. Next, we got the Mole Monster. Man, this guy is ugly looking. I always say these monsters were ugly looking in the show. Press the button on his back and his arms move. That is cool. But kooky at the same time. Not much leg articulation. Still pretty cool. Next, we got Vampirus, and this guy showed up in Power Rangers Mighty Morphin Season 3, and man, was he ugly looking. This does a good job at looking like Vampirus, though. He's even got the wings as well. You can never beat the power of Vampirus. Couldn't help myself with this guy. No leg articulation, but you do get some arm articulation, which is still pretty good for Vampirus. Next, we got the 95 Eyeball Monster. His eye in his mouth opens up, as you can see. Press this button on the back of him, and his eyeballs launch out his chest. That is fun, huh? I love that little gimmick they put into this figure. One of my favorite gimmicky figures right now. Still pretty fun for a gimmick toy. And that's the articulation for the legs. Here's the articulation for the arms. Not very much, but still pretty fun. Next, we got the 1995 Lord Zed. I got this guy from the Goodwill outlet with all this 95 Power Ranger stuff, but he is missing his Staff of Power, his Z Staff. Otherwise, he'd be complete. But he's still pretty cool. Incomplete. He's definitely going to go on the shelf just as an incomplete figure for sure. Next, we got the Fly Monster right here. He's also from 95 Power Rangers. Articulation, as you can see, he doesn't have much of it. He's really super duper tight and old. So I'm afraid to break this guy, but he's still pretty cool. He's like a big monster. He's almost as big as a Megazord. That's what they were probably going with this guy for sure. Yeah. Still pretty cool. Next, we got the Karate Power Rangers, which are very simple. He's got a button on his back, and he does kick action. Black Ranger Adam does the kick in action. Oh, yeah. Karate kick. Love that. Hands are articulated, which is still pretty cool. Loves these articulated fingers. Not very well, but still pretty cool. Missing his blaster, though, and his power axe. Still pretty cool. Next on the list, we got the Blue Ranger, and he's got karate chop action. Yeah, he's like, ah, eat my karate chops, monster. And we'll bring in that big monster to see if you can karate chop him. Hiya! And he just knocked down that big scary monster. Oh, that's fun. Articulation. He's got some knee articulation, which is still pretty cool for an old school figure. Arms are hinge ball joints, which are still pretty cool. So not a bad 95 figure for certain. Shame I don't have their weapons either, but it's still pretty fun. Love this figure, indefinitely. Next, we got another Kung Fu Kickin' Ranger. It's Rocky, and he's got the Kung Fu Kick. Oh, yeah! And he knocked down the big monster single-handedly. Articulation, he's got knees, which are still pretty cool. Knee joints, arm joints, ball joints. This figure is amazing. He's going straight on my shelf for sure. But now we're going to do some monster comparisons. Here is the only other monster I have. It's Imaginext Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Goldar. Here is with the Fly Monster. And he is less bigger than the Fly Monster. Fly Monster is less bigger than Goldar. With original 95 Lord Zed is smaller compared to Goldar. Same goes for Eyeball Monster. Same goes for Vampirus. For the Pig Monster. The Shark Monster. The Parrot Monster. The Mole Monster. And the Beetle Monster. So yeah, not some bad comparisons if I do say so myself. And we're going to compare this Lord Zed with my more posable Lord Zed, if I can get him to stand. Come on, Zed. Here is the only Zed I owned in the past, and he's on his throne of power. And you can see this Zed's more articulated than this Zed. This Zed's more articulated than that Zed. So yeah, still pretty cool. But yeah, now we're going to get down to an entire shot of all the Mighty Morphin monster figures I own. With Goldar, with the Fly Monster, with the Parrot Monster, and we're going to do all of Lord Zed and Rita's monsters together. You'll see how he has an invincible army of monsters at his disposal. Okay, come on, Vampirus. Beetle Monster. Come on. And the pig guy just fell over. Man, you do not want to stand up, do you? The Mole Monster. And, of course, his original self. And this is the monster army of Lord Zedd's personal monster army. And now he's ready to conquer the galaxy with an army of monsters. And these will all look great on my Mighty Morphin monster figure army of Lord Zedd's. And these figures will look amazing on my shelf. They're very fun. Really well done. Really well sculpted and articulated. Some of them. I definitely look forward to adding them to my collection. These guys are amazing. I highly recommend you pick these up. You can find them at a thrift store like I did. These figures are a lot of fun. Definitely articulation is really good on some of these 95 Power Rangers figures. I highly recommend these guys. So if you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it, please make sure to like. Please make sure to comment. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. And this is Eddie Hill. Moving on and rock out YouTube land.